Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Poopin' Evolved Modded server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Thanks so much for all the amazing support, guys. Oh, feathers attachment for skin. What is this? As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. What? A cat of all things was messing with me. I logged into the dark right here because I really wanted y'all to see what those Jurassic gates, when I was tucking away the lighting, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me what you think, because I picked up a few gates, put those lamps that I have in slot 3 in those, and the results are, I don't know, they're subpar. Like, they show, but I don't think it's big enough. I don't think it makes enough difference to light up the place. See how it just lights the ground a little bit? I don't know. I had said something about some lights that XB Crafted was using. I think I might use those. But so far, the idea that I'm thinking of is those braziers. And what I mean by that is that thing right there that you see inside. Let me gamma down here because it's gonna get real bright. That is gamma down. Wow. See these? This right here? That would be a very cool light to put around here. And this is from the Golden Brazier, and this I believe is from Extra Ark or whatever. So another thing, I've been switching colors on some of the things. See how this yellow couch, every time, unless somebody's pranking me with it, every time I change it to white, it cycles back to yellow. I don't know, the mysteries of the ever-changing couch color. I don't know, that's a tongue twister. Ever-changing couch color. So yeah, anyway, I have been plugging away and getting a lot of resources. I went over to Iceflow Island, which, if you don't know, Iceflow Island on the Valhalla map, let me see if I could give you a cursor here of this. It is like right in this neighborhood. If you travel west from the southern portion of the desert island all the way to between 40 or 50, there's a large ice island with a lot of crystal. The crystal nodes that you see on my island, the ones that give me about 100 apiece when I hit them with the pick, no. These things give me about 700 to 900 when I hit them in a pick. So they're very good. That's one of the reasons why we have a Stargate there. Now, I didn't put the Stargate on the really good island. There's a couple islands that have those nodes, but the really good island is a little bit further away from the Stargate. Pretty much, if you travel south down here, we see where that island is, where the shadows is. If you go past that, take a right and just head west, you'll eventually get there. Anyway, I have a ton of these materials. Now, look, a lot of people have been saying, Z, do you know that you could change the color of the glass? Yes, I do. The glass change is incredibly subtle. Like, it's not really that impressive, believe it or not. Let me show you. If I change this to green glass, you can barely even tell that there is a tinge of green. It's probably even harder to see on video. So it's not really that incredible of a change. Like, you can't really tell. And it's a lot of trouble just to change them. For the look, like, I even changed a whole side, a panel before, and you really can't tell. It's not enough to mess with it, so I think these are gonna be just fine. By the way, you guys have been so amazingly nice in the comments ever since I started Facecam. A lot of people say that it's more personable, and I gotta tell you, my comment section has never been cleaner. Like, there's no hate in my comments. That's not an invitation to haters to start hating on me. But seriously, like, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, I got this 3 high right now. And 3 high, what I'd said last time, that if I would have extended the bottom to 4 and the next one to 4, it would be almost as high as the ceiling. So I'm not sure. I kind of like the 3 high. You know, in fact, if I wanted to do something higher, I would do a 3rd story. But honestly, I think after the 3rd story, we can even do some rails, because they have some cool glass rails, and that might actually be a nice touch to finish off this build with. So I really just want to finish this up. I don't know what theme I'm gonna go with for the upper portion. There's a cool little map that comes from Advanced Architecture. That is the mod that we're using for the the castle build that me and Drax are doing. And I think that map would make like a good centerpiece for the for the look on the second floor. Like, we could do the map and we can try a few other things. Okay, I am short on walls, meaning that, let's see, I'm gonna need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 more walls, which shouldn't be that much of a problem. I collected some extra metal, and I went collect a lot of crystal. What did I say, 36? Let's see what I can do here. 36, if I were to, oh, we're in the wrong smithy. If I were to get 36 more walls here, let's see. Glass walls, I can do 19. So, let's see what I need here. I got 230 more glass and 190 on this side. 230 more glass. We'll do walls. Okay, so that was 19, and I said I needed 32. So 20, 21, 22, and 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll leave the leftover materials for the ceilings in case I miscalculated on those. I think I needed like 80-something ceilings or something like that. Not real sure. Alright, only 12 left. So I'm drinking my first Diet Coke of the day. I've been, ever since I got through with this this colonoscopy procedure, the doctor talked to me about having a higher fiber diet. They said there was some, I didn't reveal the details of the test, the exact details, but what he said is in age you get a little bit of blistering and stuff like that. And you also get, there's also a little bit of where it looks like I've taken too much medicine over time. So like probably a lot of ibuprofen for headaches and things like that. Finally got to my it got to my colon a little bit, which isn't a big deal because it didn't do much damage, but it got me thinking that I wanted to start regulating everything that is not like just abundantly healthy for me. And that doesn't mean restricting myself from things that I like, you know. So for instance, I like drinking Diet Coke. Do I like drinking Coke too? Yeah, but I've grown so used to Diet Coke that I really like Diet Coke. A lot of people say, Z, it's so bad for you in compared to regular Coke. And a lot of people argue that it's not. So for the most part, I am not underweight. I'm not fat, but I'm not as thin as I'd like to be. So the sugar in Coke, as much as I like to drink it, is pretty bad for me. Although, by restricting myself to one a day, because when I got that big caffeine headache, I said to myself that I didn't want to wean myself off caffeine because I like caffeine. But I think that I would probably benefit from not drinking as much. So I can still have coffee in the morning. How did I miscount that? I still need 6. I could still have coffee in the morning, but I really want to get it to where the amount of caffeine I have by day is not ridiculous. So I can have a coffee. I can even have one of my little caffeinated energy drinks somewhere throughout the day instead of coffee or instead of a Diet Coke. And I can have my Diet Coke. And I can have one Diet Coke. So I usually been putting it with dinner because that's when I'm used to drinking those. And I've also been restricting myself from eating really late at night. That way I'm hungry for a reason. I've been timing my meals. Since I work out of home, it's a little bit easier for me to do this. I would not even recommend trying to eat at the right times and stuff if you have a job that most people have. That means working whenever, all hours of the night or day, or some people work what I would call a swing shift. When I worked at a casino a long time ago as a waiter, they would work either graveyard shift, day shift, or swing shift. And swing shift was like a 2 to 10 shift. And I think a lot of people in retail and restaurants work that shift because That's where, like, that, I guess that's one of the that's the least, it's not as bad as graveyards. But graveyards, a certain walk of life, a certain kind of people have to work those. If you're not that sort of person, it's very hard to adjust to things like that, because it's a very hard schedule to adjust to. So, okay, so what did we say we needed? 4 of those and a bunch of ceilings. So 4 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And why can't I make ceilings? Oh, I can make ceilings. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna need 30. Let's just make 20 for now. And I can always come back and make the others. So, feathers attachment skin, I imagine that is for if it's on armor? Okay, I don't want to mess up my good armor with this. I've never seen that before. Okay, so let's just trade this out and put the feathers armor on it. And what does that... Oh... What the heck? So you can use it in addition. What does this come from? If you guys know what mod this comes from, y'all please let me know. So if you take this, yeah, that is something, man. I don't know, because you can use this to skin the appearance of a hat, but it doesn't, it actually goes on any piece of armor I want. So if I put them on my gloves, heck yeah, man, it doubles up. Well, I'm flabbergasted. I like that. You guys gotta let me know what mod that's from. That is awesome. Okay. It looks so ridiculous. That's why I like loot drops, man, and modded. There's so many cool things that I don't know about that I just run across. And you can search through their engrams and stuff, but you'll never know, because a lot of the blueprints are actually from the like inside here, like let's see, I don't even know if there's an advanced charging station engram. You know what I mean, like all of these things, for instance. None of these are engrams. None of these are engrams that you can learn. These are all recipes within this one crafting station. So anyway, all right, let's go back out here. I think I'm gonna have to be careful, because I'll tell you what. No, I'll bring Slave down here. Okay, I just gotta make sure that I don't trap myself in. Even if I trap myself in, I could get myself out, but I don't want to trap myself in. I don't want it. Oh! I broke it. I hate when I do that. Just a little bit too fast. Okay. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna need the remainder of those ceilings that I have yet to craft. So what do I need here? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I have 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm still gonna need 6. Okay. So I do have to get some stairs. There's some glass stairs that I can use. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go down first. Come back through here. And let's place these glass stairs that I built and see how tall they are. I'm willing to bet they only like 1 foundation high. I don't know though. I tried to go through the glass wall. Derp. Okay. The glass stairs. Oh wow. It's more like an entrance, isn't it? So I would have to do... How would this work? In order to make this happen, I would need to... Oh, you could run them from right here. Why does it goes through the middle? Oh, I bet you it's because of the curtains blocking it. I bet you. So, yep. That's what it is. The curtains are blocking it. Alright, so what can we do to make this a little bit more palatable? I think we need to get rid of this. And the painting, we can pick it up as well. Black and white artistic painting. Alright, so now this ought to lead me up to here. So let's just... we'll go... like that. Alright, and I'm pretty sure I'll have to do 2 more. I don't know if I'm gonna have to put straights, like some ceilings in, to make that fit or not, but I'll try. So I need at least 2 more glass staircases. And what did we determine for ceilings? Probably 7 more? Yeah, 4, 6, 7. 7 ceilings. And honestly, we need less than that because I'm going to be taking out probably 3. So let's do 4 ceilings. Let's do 4 ceilings and 2 stairs. And that ought to get us real close. Let me grab a little bit more of these. Okay. Stairs. 1, 2. And ceilings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Just enough materials, you guys. Like, cutting it pretty close. There we go. 2 stairs. 3. And 4. I was actually running a little short on metal here. But that's okay. I have a bunch of metal that I went get. Raw metal that's smelting up in those furnaces. So we should be good. Alright. First things first. Let's go in and I'll remove this, and I don't know if I'll need more than 2, but I said I would pick it up, so let's just do it. Pick up. Alright, so that's done. Now let me get slave 1 out. Let's take the ceilings that I do have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. It's closed up. Alright, now you see I have enough room to probably go 1 more story if I need to. Or I can do some cool railings and have it a little bit shorter than the actual Jurassic fence out there. So, let's see how these line up. Oh, it attaches. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. There's my 2nd level, you guys. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, the curtains, from what I noticed, really aren't killing my frames. So I could do a few more curtains here and there to make this a little bit less confusing to look at. I think that might be pretty cool. But I do love the staircase. Absolutely love it. Okay, so some more things that I can build would probably... I tell you what, I'm gonna worry about exactly building like an array of different things to put up there. And that might be next episode. Right now, I want to try to check out those braziers and see how we can light this place up at night. So, let's close this off. Ring the doorbell, because I can. I love it. Ding, ding. And let's see what we can do in the way of those golden braziers. Okay. BRA. These things take 10 metal, coloring yellow, some oil, and wood. Okay, so I have a ton of wood. Yellow coloring, I only have 93, which we can fix that. Metal ingots, I have 475, so we can get quite a bit out of there. And oil. Okay, so let's do this the smart way. Let's grab a ton of oil. I do have a ton too. Probably not that much. 600 ought to be more than plenty. I just smelted up a bunch of metal, so let's see what I can grab here. Let's grab a half of what I've already produced there. A half of what I already produced here. Okay. Also, I'm going to put up these last decorations that I just took down here. And before I forget, let me put in my cool feathers. Might use this for Thanksgiving or something. Who knows? Okay, so I got all of that. Now what I need to do is... I lost my train of thought. Not enough caffeine, apparently. I'll take another sip right quick. Hot and delicious. Oh, last video, yo, the recommendations for my sound issues and stuff like that, out of this world. Glenn, for hooking me up, talking about that air filter, really appreciate it, man. And I forget your name, but whoever recommended the Chaotica Eye, I'm looking into that. That looks like some really good solutions. If that Chaotica Eye can really filter out the noise of that air vent, which is, it's kind of loud, that would be amazing. That would be an amazing solution. It is kind of big. I just hope it doesn't get into my camera range, because like if that thing is big like this, you see where my hands are at right now? It might show a little bit. I don't know. I could probably, it depends how close it has to be to your face. I might talk to some of the engineers over there, because right now the mic is about 1.5 feet away from my face, probably 12 to 18 inches, somewhere between there. So I don't want it in view. I can easily eliminate a lot of the stuff by turning down my gain and getting my mic close like this and talking, but I don't want to do that. So that's that. All right, so I also need yellow berries to make yellow dye, some extra yellow dye. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Wait, let me check my beaver first, just to make sure I don't have any berries on my beaver. I have 233, which isn't a whole lot, but it should be enough to do something here. 3 guys left. Got plenty of water. I'm gonna need some charcoal, which I do believe I have a little bit of. Do I have any in here? No. Do I have any in here? I used most of it when I did that bulk dye. Oh yeah, I have plenty. When I did my bulk dyes, like when I built just 100 of each dye, I used a lot of charcoal, lots. I can make it pretty fast though in that furnace that I have. Okay, let's turn it on. Yeah, we getting a ton of yellow dye, easy. And that ought to make for quite a bit more of the braziers. We don't need a ton of this stuff. You know what I mean? The braziers I think only take what, 3 apiece? Alright, so that's 75 more. That's roughly double. Well, not quite double of what I already had, but you get my drift. Okay, so let's do brazier, and we can make 80. That's gonna be more than I need. If I had to guess, I had 30 gates. So let's do 30. Okay. And let's just put them on the hot bar. Huh. Let's put, I got 2 of them. Let's do 3 more, and I'll set it up like so. All right. Oh, and it's midday right now. So by the time I finish setting some up, it should be very close to nighttime. I can set these. See, it wouldn't look that bad if we get really close like that. I would want them inside rather than outside, simply because I have to look at them more often than other people have to look at them. And if we really wanted to, we can go every other one. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with every other one, because I think that's just a little bit more efficient way to go about it. But I'll probably end up doing them every one. My biggest concern is you guys get to see what it looks like at night when it does turn night. That means I have to put quite a bit down and cover the biggest portion of area that I can before we run out of time, if that makes sense. Okay. Been doing so much building lately, I want to make sure that you guys are, you guys see the creative process, you know? Because I love building. I love it. My background is Minecraft, man. Even though I don't really play Minecraft anymore, I still love to build. When I was a kid, all I had is like building blocks. I had a bunch of different kind. I had constructs, I had Legos, I had cheap blocks, I had expensive blocks. My dad is a carpenter, not by profession but by trade. So he had, he just did all day long. He was playing around in his shop on his days off. He worked offshore. So he just did a ton of stuff with building with wood, and all his scraps, I was like all over that, man. I would get two pieces of wood and mix some glue together and just stick them together in a strange way that looked cool. You know what I mean? All right, let's get here. Oh yeah, I was driving nails and using screwdrivers, and that laughed at me because, you know, carpenters know that screws, unless it not line carpentry like houses and stuff like that, but for finish work or projects, people usually either use glue and clamps to fasten things together, or screws. Screws are stronger than nails typically because, well, you screw them into the wood and the threads bite on that wood. All right, so that's going to be one away from that. What I should do is just continue on the other side. That way I don't mess up the flow here. But wood glue is also really good if you make sure everything's fastened correctly. So I would just do nails because I knew how to work the hammer. You know, a screwdriver, what's that? And I couldn't use no power tools when I was a kid. I was still wearing rubber boots and overalls. I mean, I was teeny-tiny, like knee-high to a grasshopper. Okay. I'm gonna have to go around to the other side. I gotta be careful. That's like a pinch point up there, or down there, I should say. I do not want to get stuck. If you get there, you pretty much have to pick up the gate to get out. I think, yeah, that's the first one, so this will be the second one. Hold on. Yeah, I still have a few more braziers. Alright, you guys, it's freaking amazing. I finished out making enough braziers for the entire ring, and while it might seem kind of busy, it looks freaking epic. My whole area is lit up. I added a little bit more of these lamps to the bottom here so you could see like underneath when you walk out. And the only thing I'm missing here are a few lights up top, which shouldn't be a big deal. I did add these these tall statues for torches, and they do a little bit for the top, but I think I need a few more lights down here. I'm not ready, like just a couple, just a little bit to let me to get me going. But this is with gamma off. Gamma is gone, as you can see. And it is like extremely flippin' bright. I don't need gamma as long as I'm here. I don't know if it's not too bright. I also added some to the outside of my building. That's why you could see these little ones, the white light and stuff like that. But the torch light makes it look extremely cool. I don't know if it's too busy. I can easily go around picking up the alternate ones. Like, I'll put it to you this way. If I take this one out, for instance, this is the way it looks. So it does still shed light on the whole thing. It's just a little bit more flickery. So I'll put this back, and that's pretty much how it looks. So it just reduces the flickering and makes that light a little bit more evenly. It kind of looks weird in the middle due to the amount of blinking that goes on here, but let me give you a far view before it gets too late. Oh, where'd my origin go? Where did I put, oh, I was about to say, where did slave go? Alright. let's just get further out here. And I'm going to turn around and it'll be the big reveal. Only got a few more minutes left before the moon turns around. Alright. So, when it starts to render in, this is what you're going to see. Isn't that crazy? I think it looks amazing. I really do. I like it a lot. And I hope you guys do too. But anyway, aside from a few more lights up here, I think we're pretty much good. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me some dap on that like button, guys. Show you support. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, subscribe. Also, just did an awesome HTC Vive video with a game called Raw Data. Doing some sword fighting and some shotgun. It's really immersive. It's cool. Did some green screen stuff with it, so I think you guys will really like it. If you like just cool VR gameplay stuff, that's definitely it. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff like that. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.